up. Stop your shit.
Yo.
Shit, just give it up. They say
What up?
He in the corner right now, so he like the dude from Home Improvement and shit. The dude over the fence. What's his name? Nelson or something like that? What was the dude's name? The neighbor over the fence. You only saw his eyeballs.
I think it's Nelson.
I think it's Nelson, right? Some shit like that. Hold on, I got fact check. Fuck a fact check. We'll call him fucking Nelson. Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, okay? And everything is skrrr. I pulled over the car. I was drinking. Yo, what up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. I'm shooting this Monday, so I gotta get it out by tomorrow. I got shout out to What's Up Everybody podcast at the bar with Hooper Fresh. I got a couple more people to name out now. I gotta keep naming people now. These are not ads. These are just people I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jones Hour, Gorilla Grooves Radio, of course, Raw Zone, of course. Everybody go check out their shit. You know what I mean? Those are free plugs for y'all just because you're my niggas. You know what I mean? I record it while I'm live. I don't usually do both things at once. But fuck it, let's get it on. Mother's Day. Yo, this Mother's Day was a little bit spooky. Hey, yo, my man laughed. He look. I didn't even start. This nigga dying in the corner. I didn't even start.
Oh, man.
It's just a little bit spooky, B. Like, not so much on a personal level, like, from the things that I noticed around and from the conversations that I've heard and from, like, things that, like, some people really go hard on Mother's Day. Yo, some people really. No, I'm talking about buy their mama car.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, and I'm not talking about that. And they're not all they're not all millionaires, but they'll buy their mama car. Like some people really go hard on Mother's Day. Like, I almost feel like a piece of shit. Like, I almost feel like no matter what I got, I didn't get the bitch a car. Like, yo, you know, like, to some extent, you gotta. I know you shouldn't look at what other people give or what other people get and all that, but it's either I make a joke out of it or it depresses me. That shit's kind of crazy. Like, I say something about celebrating people, Seth. When you celebrate people, when you love people, you celebrate them all day, every day, all the time. Like, I understand you got your own life, but it's okay. It takes 5 minutes to make a phone call, send a text message. You know what? It takes 2 hours of your day to appear, unless they live in West Bubblefuck. You know, I can get the day. I could get needing the reminder. You know, Mother's Day for me is like a reminder. Like, Father's Day for me is like a reminder. Like, Christmas is like a reminder. Like, the holidays, I think that's what they're transforming into for me. They're reminders.
Yes.
Reminding yourself of the people that you maybe not have been in contact with. Reminding yourself of people maybe you didn't talk to or that you miss or that you love, but life becomes a fucking roller. Reminding yourself, like, in my opinion, holidays are for reminders. But at the same time, I had this talk on What's Up Everybody podcast with Yo-Yo's yesterday. It makes a person feel guilty at times when all you can do as a gift is appear. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about that person that don't got to give a gift? Or forgot? Or just brought flowers? And then you got a brother that bought the car. Yeah, then you got a brother that bought the car and you just brought flowers. Yo, you know, that it discourages people from even tending to the reminder.
Yeah.
Yo, son, that shit'll make you not call your mom.
It could play with a person's emotions.
It could play with a person's emotions. You know what I'm saying? So, like, matter of fact, could you put that fan on 1 for me? Could you put that fan on 1 for me? I don't know if it's too loud for them or what. I don't got my headphones on. It is. That's good. It didn't seem too loud. I just looked down at the audio. But yeah, man, it can play with somebody's fucking emotions, their mental. You know that you get discouraged and shit when you ain't like, when you don't feel like you give enough for somebody you love, right? So like,
well, especially when they show it off.
Oh, when they throw it in your face, they're pieces of shit.
And not just throw it in your face, but just like show it to the world. Oh yeah, look what I bought my mama. What bought my mama a $300,000 car. Why would you buy your mother a $300,000 car?
You only make $700,000 a year.
Why would you buy a $300,000 car? I'd rather you invest that $300,000 in something else than to buy a $300,000 car, especially when it's going to depreciate
Over time. The minute you rolled off the lot.
The minute you signed the dot.
The minute she drove it. That's it. It's gone.
No, the minute you said yes.
That's
the
it.
minute you agreed to the number of the value of the car, that's when it dropped.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
I agree with you. You know, but you know what? You know what's even more crazier? Look, other side of the spectrum. Because I really wanted to really like sitting on What's Up Everybody podcast is a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful that I wish I could sit there a lot longer. You dig? But the chair sucks. The chair sucks, and ultimately I can't sit for a long time anyway. You know, right here I'm sitting on a fucking pillow. I got back problems. I can't be doing this shit. And if I talk for too long, you know, like somebody have to strangle me. So that's why I've been putting Seth here lately. So like, I wanted to deep dive into that. Like, on one end, there is that kid that gets discouraged, that person that gets discouraged from seeing their mom on a holiday like Mother's Day because they don't got the best gift to give. And then on the other hand is the mother that takes that $300,000 car. Bitch! I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sugarcoat or depreciate any type. I'm gonna just like stop your shit. This is what the shit is. Stop your shit. I don't give a fuck if you get emotional. I'm just talking shit. I'm just chatting. Look at the fucking Twitch thing. Just chatting. Yo, straight up, that mom that takes that $300,000 car and doesn't say, yo, son, what the fuck you doing? Return that shit right now and go get me the house, because the house gets appreciation and value. Go buy me 4 McDonald's, because McDonald's get appreciation and value. Go get me something that'll give me back. For that mom that don't see that, that's a real ignorant mom. That's a real. And you know what? We're not talking about the 1%ers. I'm not talking about the billionaires that can just buy their mom a $300. What I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the person that has it a little bit, just making it, but because they want to show off and be a show off, they'll go to the extravagant. You know, and it goes to show, because the only reason a child would be that way is because of the upbringing. You only want to show off to a person that would appreciate the show off. If your mom is a person that loves the show off, she's gonna accept that shit with open arms. And like I said, I'm not saying like it's bad. Go ahead, if you got it, go get it. I'm not saying it, but stop your shit. Don't act like that shit's a smart move. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Don't act like it's a smart move. Like, you can do what you please. It's your money. Don't act like it's a fucking genius move to do something like that. And then I also wanted to get into, because like I said, I wanted to be quick. I wanted to be in and out of here. I'm on 20 minutes already, so hey, maybe I'll go live and talk my shit with them there. But yo, I met somebody before, right? And I got into my relationship with my mom. So if anybody wants to hear about that, you can see the What's Up Everybody podcast. I'm not really gonna get into all that shit right here, because this is stop your shit. And even though I get into personal shit, I wanna shit on them today. So I was really thinking about, like, my man talked to me. Yo, son, my man had like a fucked up childhood. Who don't, right? Whatever. But yo, his like animosity for his mom is fucking crazy off the wall. If I see that bitch, I punch that bitch in the face. Yo, I hear shit like that and I be cringing. I'm like, what the fuck could a mom do? Right? Like, what the fuck can a parent do? Like, same thing with like, the Brian McKnight shit is just fucking making my brain go crazy. Cause I could understand a kid hating a parent. I lived that before. I've been there. I hated my parents. All 3 of them. I'm fucking suck a dick. I hated my parents. As I got older, it would stop your shit. What are you gonna do? You only get a couple parents. That's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. You only get a couple parents. That's the way I started looking at things. But when I started like growing up and speaking to people and about their stories, and I heard this infliction, this pain, that somebody has for their parent, their mom especially. You know, a dad, okay, but. And it was because the mom felt the same way. Like, I can't understand Brian McKnight still not having open arms, even though his kids don't want to accept him. He shouldn't have had to make that public, that little monologue he did in order for the world to see, hey, look, this is why I'm making my choices. Like, when my friends speak to me about their pain with their parents stuff, that shit was through pain. Like, he was telling, like, this shit hurts me, my nigga, that me and my mom don't have this closeness. This shit hurts me, but I can't give her that, because every time I give her that, she takes advantage and she squeezes the lemon till there's no juice left. I can't give her that. I can't give that to my mom. She's a drug addict. She's a this. She's an alcoholic. She's a this. She's that. She's bad. She's mean. She talks shit. She shits on everybody around her. She's fucking wicked. And I'm like, what the fuck? How could a parent be like that to a child?
Yeah. They out there.
How could a parent be like that to a child?
Because they're the closest one to that. They're the easy targets.
I gotta put my hair up because that shit gives me static, yo. Like,
they're the closest ones. They see it, they hear it, they live it, they eat it, they breathe it.
What? So you're their punching bag? So
yes,
so the child becomes your punching bag? The child becomes your...
Yes.
Yeah, and you know what? I guess I can see it because I ain't gonna lie, you know, I've had pets and dogs, and you get frustrated, you're trying to clean the tank or do something, and the fucking dogs, and yeah, your whole day goes out the window. Because now you take your day out on this fucking animal that don't deserve it. That's why dogs know unconditional love, because as much as you treat it bad, all it wants to do is really get affection from you, so that's what it sticks to. You know, like, I can kind of get that. At the same time, shit, you guys gonna, like, somebody has to draw a line in the sand. When you become a parent, you signed an unofficial contract, like an invisible contract, stating that you were gonna love something unconditionally.
Yeah.
There's moms and dads that go to court with their killer kids.
Yeah.
Their kids are killers and crazy and out the fucking window. And there's moms and dads that go to court and they still sit there and support even when it's the worst. How the fuck can you feel like a fucking parent when you birth a child and you treat it like shit? How can you know what? I'm not even trying to make you feel bad about it. Why would you do that? Is the question. Like, why wouldn't you open your eyes to, all right, this is the way I was treated, this is the way I was brought up, this way, and certain things were good to keep. Yo, tough times make tough men. You know what I'm saying? Soft times make soft men. It's just the fact of the matter. You know, it's soft women, soft men, and fucking he, her, them. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Fact of the matter is, a tough life is a tough life, and it will make you a stronger person. So I'm not saying it's all bad having a fucking tough life, but goddamn, not loving your children, doing drugs, being an alcoholic, not loving your children, talking bad to them, bullying them, finger in the face, smacking them, not like parts of that I'll never understand. I'll never understand why or how you can be physical with the closest thing to you. That child is just like the dog. The difference is the child talks. Up until the point where the child figures out who it's trying to be and finds friends for itself and all that. And even that's fickle. I've seen relationships with parents and kids where they're 30, 40, 50 years old. And my parents are my best friends. And the parents is like, that's my kid. Do anything for my kid.
Yeah.
So even that's fickle. Like, where's the... Truly, I'm taken back. I just don't know where the disconnect is, where we can have the audacity to birth kids and bring them in, birth little people. Yo, son, you know, before Jeffrey Dahmer was Jeffrey Dahmer, he was a little kid. Before the Unabomber was a Unabomber, he was a little kid. Before Pablo was Pablo, little kid.
Yeah.
We were all little kids and babies. It was something along the line that fucks us up. And it comes from the parents.
We are standing where they once were.
Either, and you know the question is, we'll never know because we're babies when we come out, right? And you won't know till you're older, but Is it a better situation or a worse one? Because Seth, I'll be honest. Sometimes demon times make demons, and that parent might be worse than what their parents were, and now you're getting even worse treatment than they got. So it's like, where is that line drawn? So I'm like, that shit behooves me.
Well,
Fix your mic.
it's sorry.
You good?
To each its own. Some people learn from early experiences, and some don't learn at all.
It's not a good enough. It's look, and stop your shit. Straight up, stop your shit because not you. I'm talking in broad spectrum. Stop your shit because that's not a good enough excuse for me. It's not a good enough excuse for me that that's what my life was and that's what I know and that's what I understand. So I'm gonna choose not to be better, make better. Yo, from the moment, in my opinion, from the moment that you have a child and a child is born, that's when you really stop being a kid. In the eyes of your parents, what it should be, in my opinion, that the moment that you have a child, in the eyes of your parents, your parents can no longer look at you as a child. You will always be their child, but now you've had a kid.
Yeah.
Now you are a parent. Now you are a level. Now you have how many times where a parent will have their kid and then the grandparent will discipline and the parent will be like, "Yo, don't talk to my kid like that. It's still my child." I mean, you're the grandparent, but it's still my child. Understand? I've seen that so many times. Because at the end of the day, that's still your kid.
Absolutely.
So, it's no excuse. There's no excuse here then, like, once you have a child, as hard as your life has fucking been, you've been through this, you've been through that, you fucking got raped, you went through all this shit, right? You've been hurt, you've been pushed to the line, the domestic, you may not even be with the baby mom, you may not be with the baby father, your life may be in total fucking crazy. Once that child comes out, all the bullshit gotta go to the side. You have to figure out every which and way right to be a perfect thing in that child's life. No questions asked. No questions asked. All the shit should go to the side the minute you bring life into this world. And that's where I like. That's
rightfully so, yes.
But that's why the label on this thing is Mother's Day and I'll do a Father's Day and too because it reflects on both parents. But I feel like for you moms that are pieces of shit and know it, that shit's gonna live with you scarred because your children are gonna feel that. It's one thing to say my mom was a hard mom, pushed me to the limit. That's how you get LeBron, bro. It's a whole nother thing to say fucking my mom was a hard mom. She was never there for me and she did drugs and she was an alcoholic and she was never paying attention and she didn't love me and she was sleeping with different niggas. It's a whole different thing to say that because that's how you get Pookie. Okay, that's how you get Pookie from New Jack City. For all the people that don't get that. You know what I mean? There's a fucking huge difference. That's why I said when you have a child, there's a responsibility to be had. And you have to step up. And that goes for step parents too, don't get me wrong. But when you have a child, that's your ultimate step up, bro. That's it. So when I heard the story from my mans, and then I'll double down more. I heard a couple people tell me like, I ain't get my mom shit for fucking Mother's Day. Or my girl. Or my. And I was like, what? Yeah, nigga. I do this all year round.
Word.
Fucking bills are paid. The house is paid. I pay the rent. Nobody pays shit. I pay this shit all year round. Mother's Day? Mother's Day, really? To me, it's every day. Every day's goddamn Mother's Day.
Word.
I heard that side too. And that's why I said this Mother's Day was weird. Because I got so many different sides of appreciation for your mom, loving your mom, why you should, how you shouldn't, why you can't, and I just noticed all these things. You know, at the end of the day, it all starts with the mom.
Just like every day's birthday.
Every day's birthday. Same quote. Every day's birthday, nigga. Everything's taken care of every day. Every day's birthday. But honestly, it all starts with the mom, guys. All starts with the mom.
Indeed.
I can't stress it enough. Parents learn how to be the best parents you could be. You know what
Even
I'm
the
saying?
thirst trappers. Happy
What?
Mother's Day. The thirst trappers.
What's that?
The ones who try to lure in the rich and try to trap them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't, man. I
Yeah.
don't know, son. I couldn't. One, being a parent. I don't know, right? Two, being a woman, I obviously don't know. Three, being a gold digger, I don't know, right? I don't know none of those things. So, like, if a chick has a kid and she finds a fucking pig bank, and all she gotta do is throw her vagina at the piggy bank for her and her child to have a great life, I don't know if that's so bad. I don't know. Because if the guy who got money, all he wants is a chick to take care of him and some good vagina, she comes with a kid, and all she was looking for was a nigga to throw pussy on and have a good life with her kid. How long is it? Like, for me, like, certain formulas do work. I don't hate on them. I can't, like, I straight up can't hate on them. I don't hate on them. Like, when you have a child, that's what I said. I don't have a child. There's certain things I don't have. So when I speak out of line. Like the Brian McKnight, I speak out of line. I don't know what it is to have a kid, have kids growing up, be a superstar, and then have a family with a whole nother family, right? And then everybody's cool in the beginning, and then somewhere along the line, everybody gets fucked up. And now, I'm a superstar. So if anything that I do in the public eye, if I want to feel happy about, he just wanted to feel happy about his new family. He just wanted to feel happy about his kids. He just wanted to post a picture up. What, did he have to post a picture right after of his other kids? Like, they don't fuck with him, they don't love him. See, and that's where, for me, the line would be drawn. Because even if my kids don't fuck with me, and my kids don't love me, and my kids got a problem with me, one, that means I fucked something up. One, that means I did something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If my kids feel like that about me, one, I did something wrong, and there's nothing I can fix. There's nothing I can fix. There's nothing I can do. But two, I'm still going to try every day to fix it. What the fuck are we talking about here? If I got to post pictures up every day, if I got to send you a good morning text every day, if I got to fucking tell you a good night text every day, if I got to call you 3 times just for you not to answer me every day, you're my child. And I love you. And I will love you forever. And I will forever keep trying to reach out to you as much as you don't want to reach out to me. Because I had you. I had you. And even when you and the fact you don't talk to me, we have miscommunication. Not the fact you think I don't love you would make me even more want to reach out to you. I can't. That's why I say I speak out of line, because I don't have kids, and I know people are in this situation. Like I said, I got told situations, and you
we don't
understand.
know. We don't know what the children went through with their father.
The fact of the matter is, as a parent, though, before everything went wrong, you had a chance to make it right.
Agreed. Which is why it's important to be active in your child and children's lives.
Like, I go front, Seth. If you're raising a scumbag or you're raising an asshole, nigga, that's what it is. It's gonna be that. If that kid got a chemical imbalance and he's fucked up and he just hates the world, yo, there's evil people that are in the world and they are made this way. Not everybody's a good fucking seed. I won't even hold you on that.
Seed
but
changes.
For the parent,
seed changes.
For the parent,
but parents changes too.
For the parent, like you shouldn't be bitter. You shouldn't be bitter towards your child.
It happens.
That's word talking. You shouldn't be bitter towards your child.
Or flattery.
Sorry. It happens. It happens. People go through changes in phases that we will not comprehend. We will never comprehend.
It's not English to me. But you have a child. You made the kid. You fucking. You made.
I agree.
You went through the pain of pushing that motherfucker out, or a C-section, whatever it may be. You went through it. How at this point you gonna resent it? And I know post-traumatic stress disorder is real. I know after having a kid, the vagina is not the same. Niggas cheat, fuck up her brain, fuck up her. Yo, I know the hardest times.
Postpartum, man, serious.
I know the hardest times of having a kid, besides the rest of the kid's life, is probably the beginning 4 fucking years, 5 years. I know that shit's fucking crazy impossible. I did it with my sister. I may not have kids and then push it out, but I did it every fucking waking moment, bro. Every waking moment. I can't understand how a child wouldn't realign you to life. If you feel dead because of having a child, because of the circumstances which you're in, I can't see how living the life with a child does not bring you life. Seeing every day that little motherfucker get bigger and older and correcting it when it does something wrong, getting it smarter, showing it things, seeing it grab interest, seeing what it likes. Oh, it loves the color red, it loves this, it loves that. See, every day gives you the
selfishness.
Oh my God. You have the correct answers for everything. I'm not denying it, but it's still like a fucking. I'm hearing Mario in my head. How could you let somebody lay where I lay? It's excuses, yo. Like for real. Like circumstance. Fuck out of here. Like fuck out of here. Circumstances. You fucking got knocked up. Circumstances. Nigga didn't pull out. Circumstances. 2 people made a child. Circumstances, you guys got a responsibility until otherwise noted to make sure that motherfucker is a good person in this world so it can make other good motherfuckers in this world and so people don't come out fucked up.
Amen.
Don't you realize it's just a cycle?
Amen.
Bad people bring bad people. Bad people don't bring good people on a wholesome level. If we were better people in general and had better morale on what we taught our kids, put this shit to the side.
Well,
knowledge is power, and that's the problem. Everybody needs to stop using the excuse of the system and start using what we have to. You got a fucking phone. Stop looking at it for porn. That's me. Stop looking at it for porn. Look at it for YouTube. Learn tutorials. Fucking make t-shirts. Like, yo, get a job, stack money. Don't do drugs. Don't get alcohol. Don't chill with the homies. Yo, this nigga said something that fucking... 50 Cent said, I challenge you. I challenge you to be selfish for a whole fucking year. Don't care about nobody but you and yourself. I challenge you. Yo, the thought is crazy. The excuses that people have to be stupid and to do stupid shit bugs me the fuck out, yo. The excuses y'all niggas have to rob niggas bug me the fuck out, yo. Go rob $1 million business, $1 billion business. Stop fucking picking on niggas in the street corner. Stop picking on niggas that are useless. Stop robbing Asian people. Stop taking niggas' cell phones. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, yo? Like, this shit really irks the shit out of me. Everybody got a hard life, but goddamn, there's an opportunity to go get it around every corner the good way. You can steal from somebody legitly on paper instead of doing it in person and risking your civil liberty. The fuck is wrong with you people? Back to the scripted shit. My bad, yo. I get so angry when I talk about
people.
Because it's everybody, nigga. It's everybody. Everybody's on some... Yo, because it's not a black thing, a white thing, a Spanish thing. In every single hood, in every single neighborhood,
I know.
there's
I'm
fucking
just
people
fucking
that are
with you.
fucked up, ready to do fucked up shit to one another because they don't want to get educated. And it's so simple to get educated. Instead of looking in your phone for the next mark or the next lick, why don't you look in your phone for some type of education or a way to boost yourself? Because the trips and the road are a little bit longer. It might take you a little bit longer to get there, but it'll be so fucking worth it rather than fucking risking your liberty and getting caught. Yo, if there was no cameras and we lived like bush people and we lived in the grass and the trees and all this shit, then go ahead, my nigga. Go get a fucking apple and a coconut, all you have to for your family. But we don't live like that. We live in a fucking civilization where you can actually walk to a fucking fruit stand or something and tell somebody you're hungry and they'll give you some goddamn food. You didn't even have to fucking rob the person. And that's the fucking problem with everybody. Everybody wants to take from everybody knowing that it's just right. It's right there. Just ask. It's right there. Just ask. You need a job? It's right there. Just ask. You want to learn the keys to success? They're right there. Just ask. Go look for this. Just ask.
I'm gonna throw that 3-letter word right there.
Go.
Ego.
Yeah. Biggest problem in the world.
Ego.
Biggest problem in the world. And you know the problem with ego? That it's defined in so many different ways. Because you could say ego, right? And I can think like, why would I put ego in front of me being successful? Oh, because I want to be successful in front of everybody else. I want to be more successful than everybody else, right? Like, and then you could think of ego, like, how can I put ego in front of being successful? Oh, because I got to be this. No, it's not about you. Where does ego and success go together? When you become successful. Not on the road to the fucking, not on the climb. You have to become successful to actually be like, yeah, I got an ego.
It's all about the spotlights.
Nigga, there's no spotlight. We all at the ground level. If you gotta rob niggas and steal from niggas on the ground level, you on the ground level.
But it's the intention.
Yo, it's
the eyes.
I see my people suffer, son.
I get it. But it's the eyes. It's the eyes looking, all looking at the same person or same peoples.
It sucks. I see my people suffer so much, though, Seth. We look at each other like
I
enemies.
agree.
We look at each other like bait. We look at each other like marks. And it'd be so much easier to look at each other like success. It'd be so much easier to look at each other like, how can we benefit from one another? Like, people got the game fucked up. But again, you know what this starts with? Look, I'm going to have to go back to it. It had to start with this. Fact of the matter is, yo, moms, parents, yo, it's up to y'all. Y'all got to do what y'all got to do to raise proper children in this world. There's a reason why women outnumber men 2-1. And it's because, in my opinion, not the biggest responsibility, but the one that could be carried the best would be from a woman. Yo, there's a reason why a woman could go out and get what she wants. And that's not a lie. You could have a nigga six-packed up, tatted up with muscles and all this shit, 6'7", look like a god, and all it looks like The Rock and shit. And you put a bad bitch in the corner, let's see who gets more attention. And we'll allow homosexuality and lesbian and dykeness to go with it. The female will always get more attention. And I think that that's the power of women. The power of women is that they have the power to control the tide, to raise a proper person in an improper circumstance. It's not always good. I know it's not always good for women. I know it'd be bad. Right. I know sometimes they got, you think that woman that strips to raise her kid in a proper setting for a private school and Catholic school and all this shit and have the kid in a good house, you think her stripping 5 days a week, she's happy with it? You think she's cool with it? You think some of them might be. Some of them might love the attention and might this shit. But half the time, if that's a proper woman, no, she isn't. And as that child gets older, she's gonna be like, "Hey, what the fuck am I doing? She will adjust her ways, and that's my thing. That it may not always be good in the beginning on what decisions you make, but you have to adjust your ways as your child gets older, and you recognize that. You have to adjust your ways to something better, and if you don't, then you're at fault. And most of the time, more than most of the time, the person that's spending the time with the child is the mother. And that's why I said Mother's Day was weird this year. I was glad I had the people I had around me. They're really great women. They're awesome. They're all in their righteousness. Everything that's great about them is great about them. You know what I'm saying? But, of course, through their faults, I will recognize the faults of others. Because they're the closest people to me. But there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. It's all been done before. So if I can notice something that could be corrected on traumas that I had in my life with the way my upbringing was, I feel the need as a human being to shout it out. Especially when people bring these things to my table and I recognize them. I recognize through people's stories. I recognize through people's trauma. I recognize people talking to me like, oh shit, this motherfucker going through what the fuck. Oh shit, this shit was worse than me. Oh shit, at least I got a relationship with my mom and I talk to my mom. This nigga's mom's a crackhead. What the fuck we talking about right here? You know, and that's why I say it comes from the mom. So, like, I'm on 47 minutes. I want to stop with the serious bullshit. I'm gonna play some music right now. Happy motherfucking Mother's Day. Feel me?
Happy Mama Day.
For all you good moms, for all you bad moms, it don't matter. For all you
Happy
children.
Spread Your Legs Day.
For all you children that's still your mom, and always try to reach out, let her know you love her, and tell her thank you for life.
Happy I Forgot to Pull Out Day.
Not just Mother's Day. And for all you parents that got this disconnect with your fucking kids, especially you moms and all that shit, the child don't want to talk to you, it's his fucking problem. Their fucking problem. Still hit the child up. Tell them you love them and you care about them.
Word.
That's what these holidays are for, my people. They're fucking for reminders. Nothing else. Not to buy your bitch a car, your mom a car, your fucking... No. It's for a reminder. Just reminding you who the fuck these people are in your life.
Well, my mom's a Maybach.
Music on.
Matchbox edition.
I gotta stand up too. My back is killing me, motherfuckers. Yo, this nigga, yo, you gotta hit me. I swear to God, B. It ain't enough money I could be paid for this bullshit.
Stop your shit, I'm the shit, just give it up. They saying I should give it up.